Can you solve this Maths Olympiad question we have on the board? If you think you can, pause the video and make a guess. We are told to solve 4 power x plus 6 power x is equal to 9 power x. So the first approach we are going to use is that we are having 4 power x plus 6 power x is equals to 9 power x. So the first thing we do is to divide through by 4 power x. So if I divide through by 4 power x and divide each term by 4 power x, divided each term by 4 power x, you basically see that 4 power x will cancel out, giving me 1. So I have 1 plus, look at this, this can now be seen as 6 over 4 into x. We factored out the power because from exponent, whenever you have a over m all to power x, it's still the same thing as a power x over m power x. They are still the same thing. That's what I did here. And this is equal to, same thing here, 9 over 4 into power x. So the next thing we see is that we can simply reduce this because 2 divided is 2, 2 divided is 3. So we are having what we see as 1 plus 3 over 2 all to the power of x is equal to 9 over 4 all to the power of x. Okay, let's do a little work here. 9 can be seen as 3 squared, right? And 4 can be seen as 2 squared, right? So we write it to be 1 plus 3 over 2 all squared is equal to 3 squared over 2 squared. Okay? Remember, all will be raised to the power of x. Then we also notice that 2 is common in 2 of them. We can now rewrite this to be 1 plus 3 over 2 to the power of x, x to the power of x is equal to 3 over 2, then raised to power 2, raised to power x. Remember, we are free to also multiply the powers. So basically here we'll be having it to be 1 plus 3 over 2 to the power of x is equal to 2 times x is what? We can now reverse the powers because we can still write it to be 3 over 2 raised to power x all what? Squared. Okay? Because multiplication is commutative. So we can now say let m be equal to 3 over 2 all to power x. So we'll write this particular term in terms of m. So that will now give us that 1 plus m, because this is 3 over 2 power x, is equal to 3 over 2 power x is equal to m squared. So let's bring everything to the right-hand side and equate to 0. So we have it that m squared minus m minus 1 is equal to 0. This is basically a clear quadratic equation. So to solve this quadratic equation now, all we have to do is to use general quadratic formula. In general quadratic formula, it states that whenever we have any quadratic equation of the form ax squared plus bx plus c is 0, that using general quadratic formula that the x will be equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. This is general quadratic equation formula. A is the coefficient of x squared, b is the coefficient of x, yc is the constant. From here, you can now see that the coefficient of m squared is now, you can now see that m will be equals to what? The coefficient of m squared is 1. So we'll have it as, we can now say that our a is equal to 1, our b is minus 1, and our c is also minus 1. So let's put it in the formula. We have it that our m will be equal to minus b minus minus 1 plus or minus the square root of minus 1 squared, because our b is still minus 1. Then minus 4, our a is 1 and our c is minus 1, divided by 2 times our a, which is 1. Then the next thing we do is minus minus becomes plus. We have it as 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 squared is 1 minus 4 times 1 is minus 4. Minus 4 times minus 1 is plus 4. We have it as plus 4 divided by 2. 2 times 1 is 2. That will still give you that 1 plus or minus square root of 5 divided by 2. This shows that m is basically, m is equals to 1 plus the square root of 5 over 2, or we say that m is equal to 1 minus square root of 5 over 2. But if you look at the question, our goal is not to find m, rather to find x, because we already defined m in terms of what? X. Okay? But look at here. This is actually an exponential term. So if you look at this, root 5 is greater than 1. So 1 minus any number greater than 1 should be given a negative solution. So we won't be using this particular solution. Rather, we use this positive solution. So we will know that m is defined to be 3 over 2 to the power of x. Root 5 over 2 is now equal to what? 3 over 2 all to the power of x. So for us to get the value of x, we simply take the log of both sides. That means log of 3 over 2 power x is equal to log of 1 plus root 5 over 2. Okay? The logarithm allows us to multiply the power to the log. We have it that x log 3 over 2 is equal to log 1 plus root 5 over 2. Now we divide through by log 3 over 2 and divide by log 3 over 2. If you divide by log 3 over 2 to find x, you see that x is equals to log 1 plus root 5 over 2 divided by log 3 over 2. 0.1868. Okay? And that's the value for x.